Oh, if I say something stupid, I'll die. Can we make a donation in lieu of flowers?
Dorothy, you're not still planning on saying all those things to the president, are you?
Oh, absolutely. When he comes through that door, I am ready for him. Read my lips. I'm telling him off.
I'm telling him off. Well, it's not really fair, because I can hear you.
Stick and half a dozen cheap tawdry romance novels.
But then we're all set. We have everything we need for the cruise. Girls, listen, maybe we don't have everything we need.
Right, what are we missing?
Well, we are going away for a romantic weekend to the Bahamas with Jeff and Rich and Randy. In this day and age, it might be a good idea to take along some protection. What kind of protection?
2 armed Pinkerton guards.
I emerged, framed in the doorway, and slowly let the bathrobe slide from my perfect body. And you know what he said to me? Put your clothes back on. I'm going to take you home. How could I ever look him in the eye? Why, I'll never be able to go back to work again. Oh, put your clothes back on. That's the first time anybody's ever said that to me. Dorothy, I can't finish this picture.
Why not?
I can't paint a horse from memory.
What you need is a model.
I know a place where you can see a horse. I know a place where you can see horses and lots of little men in silk pants with whips. Or you could go to the racetrack instead.
Actually, I have 4 houses and a summer home.
Come on, Ma, calm down. There's no curse. Nothing's going to happen.
How could you do that to me?
What are you making such a thing?
Leave me alone. I hate you.
Just a little lover's quarrel. Please go on with the party. I better see what's wrong.
He's been lulled into a false sense of security for the past 70 years, so I don't want you showing up like a wallflower and blowing my big moment.
Sophia's right. Oh, Dorothy, come on, borrow one of my men. One of my many.
Yeah, I got to keep half my self-respect, and she got to keep everything else. Anyway, that's why I had to talk to you. I had to find out how you were doing.
Oh, I'm fine. I'm doing just fine. Maybe I will have just a glass of water. Gee, it seems so strange not meeting you in a hotel room. I guess I shouldn't steal the towels. Did he leave a number?
Who's Glenn O'Brien?
He's the married guy she shacked up with 4 years ago.
And look, I'm not proud of what I did, but didn't seem so bad at the time. He was trapped in a bad marriage.
There's no such thing as being trapped in a marriage. In this country, you can get divorced. In Sicily, there was no divorce. If you wanted to end a marriage, you had to resort to the lupara.
Is that some kind of legal loophole?
It's some kind of sawed-off shotgun.
You are not going to believe this. My sister Charmaine just called me.
I didn't think the two of you were speaking.
Well, we're not. Then how'd you know it was her on the other end of the line?
Rose, you're bringing down the curve for the whole country.
Well, Rose, you want to go see a movie tonight?
Well, actually, I'm expecting an old boyfriend from high school. His name's Buzz Mueller, and I haven't seen him in 40 years. But if this really bothers you...
Oh, no. I totally understand. Oh, it's too bad. I was going to take you to see Henry V.
Well, it's just as well. I always think by the time they get to number 5, those sequels get pretty predictable. Rose Nyland, you were in a love triangle and never told us. Well, I didn't think you'd be interested.
Oh, but you were certain that we would be interested in the story about little Yemeni, the boy who was raised by a wild moose?
May I remind you, Dorothy, that moose didn't just raise little Yemeni. He put him through medical school.
Competition is the thing that keeps me going. But if you want me to let it go...
All right, Ma, I'll do it.
You've made me a happy woman. Now, if you want to go the extra mile, I hear one of the judges has a fetish.
Okay.
How do I look?
They won't be able to take their eyes off.
Over there, send the word over there, that the Yanks are coming, the drums coming everywhere.
How'd your physical go?
Oh, just fine. The doctor could not believe it when I told him my age.
Why? What age did you tell him? Blanche, what is that thing?
She's decided to install a change machine. The problem is, Robert charges $300, and it's just not in my budget this month. Oh, that's the trouble with being beautiful. The maintenance will kill you.
I have an idea, Blanche. How about moonlighting and making some extra money?
Another job? Rose, I already work my fingers to the bone 12 hours a week at the museum. Picasso on your left, snack bar downstairs. It's a wonder I'm not an alcoholic. You know, this kind of thing has been happening to me a lot lately, and I think it's because I'm going out with men who are too old for me. In the last year, my average date has been over 60, bald, covered in liver spots, and wears a truss.
Sounds good to me.
Blanche, I didn't. Oh, it's no problem, honey. It's just another one of those letters from Meryl. I would read it to you anyway. They're not personal.
Not personal. The man said he wants to lie naked with you on a beach.
Sure, and I wrote him I want to make passionate love to him in a hammock, suspended between two magnolia trees. You know, that couldn't possibly happen. Lorraine, you idiot.
Lorraine, I'm terribly sorry.
Oh, that's all right. A lot of people are confused by the age difference. You see, I am 44 years old.
Wow, this is great. I was afraid we wouldn't have anything in common.
Don't count on that job, Dorothy. Many women have had their hopes dashed by smooth-talking TV sharpies. Dave Garroway told me if I treated him right, I'd be his sidekick on the Today Show. I said no, and he ended up with a monkey. Draw your own conclusions. Hey, Alvin, I have an enormous veal and pepper sandwich here. I couldn't possibly finish it. You want half? I made it fresh this morning.
Sounds more interesting than the tangerine I got.
Prepare yourself for a rare treat.
Hey, I don't even know your name.
Sophia Petrillo.
Italian?
Take one bite of the sandwich and you tell me.
Priscilla, you're getting married tomorrow. You should be in bed.
There's not going to be a wedding.
The hell there isn't. Sorry, dear, you were saying...
Ramon and I had a fight. I decided I'm not going to marry him.
Oh, honey, now that's ridiculous to call off your wedding because of a silly little argument. What did Ramon do?
He slept with my best friend.
We're gonna eat chicken for the rest of our lives.
Well, let me give you a little friendly advice. You're wasting your time. Because that $1,000 prize is going to be mine. When I was younger, I was known as the dancing fool.
How old were you when they dropped the dancing part?
Hi, Dorothy.
Hi, Ma.
Dorothy, how do you make your voice do that?
Here, honey, I picked up your new glasses.
Oh, thank God. Now I can see. Oh, wait a minute. These are no good.
What, are they the wrong prescription?
No, the wrong frames. I specifically asked for old lady smoky gray. These are black. I look like Buddy Holly.
Right, maybe she's a little lax in the housework.
She is more than a little lax. She's habitually late. She's broken quite a number of glasses, and she threw out People magazine before I had a chance to read it.
But, Dorothy, look at all the wonderful things that have happened since Marguerite started working here. Blanche is dating Norman. You're sleeping better than you have in years. And Sandy Duncan is finally back on TV.
Is that what this is all about? You think I put a curse on you? Well, it's true. You got mad at us for firing you. That's why you reversed that love potion you gave me. Honey, that wasn't love potion. That was Chanel number 5.
I'm not buying that. Dorothy uses Chanel number 5 all the time, and she never attracts men. Blanche, if you'll stand over there by the barbecue, that's where Aunt Liv will be.
Where should I be?
Right there. That's where Uncle Gunther will be. Oh, and it would help if you'd hum.
Is that part of the Viking funeral?
No, Uncle Gunther just hums a lot. If he has something important to say, he spells it out in salt. Unless he's quoting a song by the Four Tops. Then he spells it out in pepper.
The
ghost of the headless Indian roams the forest crying out, "Where is my head? Where is my head?"
If the Indian doesn't have a head, how can he cry out?
Maybe he talks out of his behind like the Duckmaster.
Why not?
Because they will use it as a propaganda ploy to convince the whole world that all Americans are as dumb as Rose. Why, that would rock the very foundation of our government, undermine our great leaders, and potentially topple our entire democracy.
Rocky IV had a profound effect on you.
Yes, this is Blanche Devereaux. Yes, that Blanche Devereaux. And no, I did not. Absolutely not. I will tell it to a judge. I will yell it from the highest mountaintops. I will swear to it on a stack of Bibles. Now, did that sound like a liar?
No. It sounded like Jim and Tammy Faye on Nightline.
Love your shirt.
Nice segue, Blanche.